Lowin, and kicker Quinn Maretski. Go ahead, Ken.
Thanks. Congratulations, Ken Kraetzer, CaMMVetsMedia. Quinn, do you want to start to take us through the kick?
Yes, sir. I mean, I'm just so thankful for the coaches and for this team to put me in a position to be able to do that. This team fought so hard all season, and especially in this game. And I'm just so grateful. We battled, and just to be able to go out there and that game that way, was really impressive, and it's so great to get that one.
Leo, just tell us about the defense. I mean, you made so many stops. You forced, I think, 9 punts today. I think you had 16 tackles. Just tell us, and then you made the goal line play on the 3rd and 3 in the second overtime.
Coach Woody always does a great job. And these CSC games are big games, especially against Navy. And I think the guys on the team just took that to heart and wanted to step up. And Calvin Cummings made that huge play on the goal line, get the ball out. D-Ray Slade on it and held strong. And I couldn't be more proud of this team and this defense. The way we progressed this year, it was awesome, and I'm so happy for us.
Markel, you want to just tell us about your run in the first overtime?
So first I just want to start off by talking about defense and how hard they played, and like you said, forcing them to punt 9 times, like that's incredible. So they continuously kept giving us a chance to score, and I'm just grateful for getting the chance to go in there and score. And I really want to talk about my brothers who helped me and cleared the way for me to have that touchdown in overtime. And the biggest thing for me was just how we didn't flinch. We responded in overtime. First play out there, we went and scored. Then, like you said, the big fumble, the recovery, holding on. So I just think it was a culminated thing where we all just came together and won the game.
Okay, just tell us about the game. It was a start for you. We didn't know. When did you find out you were going to start, and what was the plan kind of going into the game? It seemed like you were passing. You really weren't running the fullback today.
Yeah, so we kind of put together a plan, a couple weeks ago on the bye week. And just really came in knowing that whoever plays was going to have a good plan to go in and try to execute. And I knew probably a couple weeks ago that I didn't know that I was going to start, but I was going to play a lot. And then we went out and practiced, and everybody just had to come in and give it, their best effort every day, and everybody did. And it just kind of happened with personnel on the first play that I happened to be under center on the first down.
Congratulations, thank you.
Black Man next year.
Leo, can you talk about the emotion of the game after Quinn's kick goes through and the celebration? You see cadets rushing the field, your probably teammates are celebrating. Can you talk about what that was like for you guys?
No doubt. It's pretty surreal. It's something you always kind of dream of growing up. I'm sure a lot of people in this room probably watched Army-Navy game growing up. And just to actually be out there and feel that feeling of a win in overtime. Quinn made a great kick. 2 kicks, one to send us to overtime, one to win it. It's just a phenomenal feeling. Indescribable, really. I'm so happy with this team. I'm super.
Quinn, I saw you taking a lot of one-off kicks in pregame. Can you talk about mentally going through what's going through your mind this game and 2 kicks and how you got into that, the right mindset?
Yes, sir. It's obviously a big moment, but I try my best just to put that aside. A lot of mental work. It's always been supposed to be push training and all that. And just being able to block everything out, trust your swing, and let the protection and hold your snapper. Wonderful job, operation, and just for the defense to stop the other team and for the offense to put us in that position. They made that job so easy. So all I have to really do is just go out there and not even think.
Markel, just one question about sending the seniors off with a win as an underclassmen. Can you talk about what the locker room was like after the game and that feeling?
So the locker room, the energy was immaculate. You can't really describe it, but I'm just glad that I could send the seniors out with a win. That was definitely the goal here, to send the seniors out with a big win. But I think the biggest thing for me is just seeing their faces once we won the game and all the hard work that we put in time after time. As we went through trials and tribulations at times during the season, the seniors never gave up on us and we never gave up on them. So I think that was the biggest thing for me personally, was just seeing their faces after we got that win. And it meant a lot to me.
Leo, the first half, maybe had a couple of good drives, but they didn't score the first two. They had to field on the third one. Talk about that. You guys seem to bend a little bit, but obviously didn't break.
I mean, that's something Markel actually says a lot. Just bend, don't break. You know, Navy's got a good team. They've got a good offense. They've got some players, and obviously they're going to make some plays. But as long as, like you said, we don't break and don't give up that big one, that was what mattered, and that's what was able to give ourselves a chance to win the game.
In the back.
Leo, you talk about the swing of emotion. I mean, maybe about to score and maybe go up, all of a sudden you get the fumble, and then you guys realize you have a chance to win this with the next possession. What's that like as a team to go through that and be able to come out on top of the game like that with that under those circumstances?
No doubt. I mean, that's just football. But I was obviously super happy that happened. And I don't think that we really necessarily thought they were going to score when they were down there. And that's all it takes, just one little play. And the whole game switches like that. And obviously, we were really happy it did.
Right there.
Hey, this is Chris Heidel from Purpose Radio in Baltimore for number 15. Have you ever had a kick like that in high school, or have you, what did you get yourself? How did you clear everything out and with all the noise?
Yes, sir. I had a kick just like that early in the season against Troy, 42-yarder, left hash, wide right. And that was really tough to overcome, to let the team down that way. But I can't speak enough to this team, this coaching staff, the entire program for putting trust in me, to put me out there in that position again. And I'm just really grateful for just a bit of attention to get that for the team, trying to break.
In the back then.
Can you talk about what does it mean to play in the first overtime Army-Navy game and coming out as the winner?
So anybody specifically?
For all of you guys.
Okay. I mean, like I said, that's something you can dream about. It's a huge game. You know, that it's the only game today. Everybody's got their TVs on. But we try to forget about all that. Just play as hard as we can. Believe in ourselves and this team and these seniors. Send them out on a high note. Especially just like what a wonderful way to do it. No time with game winning football.
Kind of to go off of that, I think the biggest thing for us is that, like with the defense making that stop, making that fumble, that we didn't fold, we didn't flinch. I think that was the biggest thing for that win, is that whenever the lights came on, when it was overtime, we thought it was just another drive in the first quarter, and we handled it that way. And I think that was the biggest thing for us, was how we came back and just didn't let adversity control the outcome of the game.
Go ahead, Joe.
Hey, Cade, Joe Icono with GoBlackKnights.com. Talk a little bit, similar question to what they asked Markel about, but you are a senior, and going out with a win, especially after what happened last year. If you look back on your career, the injury when you were younger, having to fight through, being a starter, not being a starter, getting a start in your Army-Navy game, your last football game, putting on the Army uniform, what does it mean to you to walk away with this big win over Navy at the end of your career?
I think they touched on it. To play a game of this magnitude and the rivalry that it is special. And the game kind of goes how I feel, my career's gone here. You keep your head down and you keep working. And when you do that, good things are going to happen. I can't say enough of these guys to my left here and everybody in that locker room. Just how hard they play. Now, these games, they just take a life of their own. When you play in them and kind of the spirit of the game, it's incredible to really feel it, and it just takes shape of its own. And to go out on a win like this one and be able to contribute and play was a blessing as well. But just like what these guys said, it means everything to go out and win this game. And just how tough this football team is, and it's just I think it's just an incredible way to end it here.
A couple more before we go to Coach. Leo, not sure if you're in on punt block or not, but what was, and anybody can answer this, I guess, after really not a lot had gone right in the first half other than defense, what was the emotion like on the sideline after you guys got that punt block for a touchdown?
No, that was pretty incredible. The guy who did it was Noah Short too, and he'd been working all week at that. He was behind Jimmy actually, but Jimmy Charlo had he hurt his hip or something earlier in the game, so Noah Short got the shot. And he's a freshman, and obviously that's awesome for him. And I think Jabril Williams was the guy who recovered it, and he's also a freshman. And just see a bright future in the team. and then to step up and make a big play like that in a big game, was just like, it was awesome. It was incredible. I'm so happy for him.
Over there.
Ken Podolak, Amped Up Sports. Guys, congratulations to each and every one of you and your teammates. A great show today. Two brief questions, one for Leo, then one for Cade. Leo, is playing Navy like playing your own offense? And Cade, what will you and the seniors take away from this program as you go to your next steps?
It is similar to our offense. And obviously all spring we work against them, get a lot of reps against them. So it's definitely nice to have that experience going into the game. It's not all, brand new, especially against Air Force as well. It's kind of similar stuff. So that definitely helped us prepare for this game, and not a whole big change of assignments other than what we're used to. So it's helpful.
Yeah, and I think what I'll take from this program and the culture that has been built here is just how hard you have to work to put yourself in a position to have the big moments like we had today as a team. When I look at the faces that made plays today, and then look at everybody else that was on the sideline excited and getting everybody into the game, like the amount of work that it takes to get to that point is incredible. And I think when I graduate here, that's what I'll take with me, is how much work it takes to put yourself in that position to, when the lights are on, you have to make the plays, and I think that's what I'll take.
Well said. Thanks, Scott.
Leo, I don't know if you've been told or not, I haven't, but you've been named the MVP by the Philadelphia Sports Association MVP of this contest. Do you get any thoughts on receiving that honor?
I mean, that's awesome, but I feel like really, I'm just more happy for this team than anything. And to send out seniors the way that we did, I know that means the world to them. I'm so happy for guys like Markel and Connor who worked so hard and put this team ahead of, in front of themselves, and just giving this program their all. And just to send them out like that is amazing.
We'll do two more, Emily.
You guys had very special uniforms for this game, and the way that this all went down, the way it finished, kind of poetic justice to the Iron Soldiers. Do you feel that the way this game finished, the way you played, really embodied and did justice to those that you were honoring?
I think the uniforms every year have been unbelievable, and the stories behind the units that we've represented. And I think today, the way, it's just fighting to the last play, and that's what we did today, and I think that's what that unit's about. And going out the way we did today, I think it is poetic justice, kind of the way it ended. And I think I'll leave it there.
Anything else? Ken, to wrap it up.
Okay, just tell us a little your future in the Army, your branch, and what do you take from your football career that's going to help you serve in the Army?
There's a lot, but I'll try to keep it short. So I branched field artillery, and I think after the game there was a ton of people coming up, and people that are overseas currently that come in, how much this kind of their parents are here or whatever, and kind of how much it means to the Army in general. And I think we're going to be on that same team hopefully in a few short months here. I'm sure those will go fast, but I think just what I'm going to take is just the people and relationships I've made and how they've affected me over 4 years and how much I've grown as a person. I think that I've been prepared as well as you can be, anybody that graduates from this institution, to be able to go lead soldiers, and I'm excited to do it.
Thanks, everyone. Coach Monken will be next.
Thank you.